Everyone obviously knows what scripting is, yeah? So the scripting was probably the hardest thing for that, because you're talking, when you're obviously doing it from a video point of view, an external company, they're talking about stuff like, I'd never used MapAGuard or any of that stuff before. So that was kind of one of the hardest things. But if you're doing it about your own company or the company you're working in, obviously you should understand a lot about the business. So in the end, we actually kicked the script back to them and said, look, we are spending so much time, you script it and then send it to us, and we'll obviously just make it a little bit more, you know, for the screen. And then we just sent it off for a professional voiceover. That again, he just sends, I think it's maybe a WAV file. He'd just send that back to us, and we just upload it through Premiere and lay it underneath. All the
is that the process you do for every script?
Yeah. So we don't record any of the scripts, any of the voiceovers in house. So we would use kind of people online that specifically are designed to do that. So that voice is a bloke called Paul Berry. He is cheap. I think he starts about £10 the first 60 seconds, something like that, in the Jade. He's really cheap, but he does sound really, really professional. So it does kind of give it that edge, rather than kind of voicing it yourself. But obviously you've already storyboarded every single shot, so you know you've got your storyboard and you've got your little piece of script underneath. You know when you're shooting it that obviously Paul's gonna voice that. I'd typically say we usually shoot and then get the voiceover done, because you never know what might change on the shoot. So we would shoot to a script that's already written, and then obviously if something goes a little bit different on the shoot, we'd then obviously just tweak the script. There's pros and cons to that. Sometimes we do a temp track, so literally into a mobile phone, just read the script, okay? Because some of that's, when we got some of that back, we'd shot quite short clips, and then we just had to kind of extend them out, because as he started really, you know, going through that script, it just got longer and longer and longer and longer. That's why, you know, at times you think, oh, it's gone on for too long. So we would typically always do a temp track in-house, or just whoever's, you know, literally just record it yourself. So then when you're going to go and film, you have an idea of how long the shots need to be. When you give it to a professional, they sometimes take a little bit longer, because they want to, like, you know, over-exaggerate everything. But you can obviously direct a voiceover. This is the same voice, and you'll see how much snappier he is on this, because you obviously can give direction. With the MapAGuard, the one before, because it is very much a demonstration video, you want it to be like kind of idiot-proof, so someone can watch it and work. This is a demo, but it's kind of a sales video as well. So I'll just show you this, and it's obviously a much more quicker.
Sorry mate, what about the script with the time tower? How long does that take?
So,
that very much back and forth?
yeah, so something very technical like that, we would try and get the client to do kind of bullet points. So we'd say to the client, right, give us some bullet points that we can obviously build the script from. We would usually kind of charge or factor in about a day to write a script. But obviously if you've got more time, that'd be really beneficial. And obviously some scripts are a lot tougher than some of the others. So if you're going into an area that you don't really know much about, but again, if you're kind of currently, you know, doing stuff in your role for a company that you kind of got to grips with, scripting might be a bit easier. But obviously if you moved on and video became an element of what you do in a new marketing role, to begin with, you know, it would take a lot longer. But the script is the key. The script is massively the key to any video. It leads everything. So yeah, so this is more an ad.
Fragrance your world with Press Fresh. No added water, so no wet spray. Press Fresh is the latest in home fragrance and a great new way to freshen all environments. Our bespoke formula is different to other standard aerosol air fresheners. It has no wet spray, so the spray does not fall straight to the ground. and delivers a high fragrance, which disperses into the air and lasts longer. Simply press the lever to release a measured dose of fragrance every time. The measured dose function ensures there is no waste and delivers up to 2,000 sprays. Press Fresh comes with a handy self-adhesive hook which allows you to hang it almost anywhere. When your Press Fresh is empty, simply twist to release and replace with a new Press Fresh. Press Fresh comes in a range of fragrances to suit every room in your house or office. Fragrance your world with Airpure's Press Fresh.
They go into like Wilkinson's and B&M and stuff, and obviously they're point of sale, but they also use them on their YouTube and stuff. So that was all shot in the client's house, because again he was like, he didn't have a huge budget. So we shot all of those in his house, and that was actually, I think, the office cleaner that actually was appearing in it. So again, trying to cut corners there. The cheap voiceover guy, classic. The script didn't take too long though, because it was real punchy, and we've done probably about 5 or 6 there now, haven't we? So they've got like loads of full range, but they just want that real sharp, quick, easy to kind of demo stuff. Cost for something like that with us would be around about, probably about £1,000. So not big money, but pretty easy to do. You should be able to shoot one of those. Well, we'd shoot probably 3 or 4 of them a day, but obviously you don't have to do that if you've got the time. You know, you can just maybe shoot one of those over a full day.